to The Guardian, Josh, proof that sexism is finally over.
Yeah, modernisation creeps on as London gentlemen's clubs become open to women. This is one of the most famous of these clubs. I'd never really heard of them. It's called Pratt's. It's the latest establishment. It's now voting in female members, but supposedly it's going to take a long time because you need to get 25 people to write your name in a book, and then you have to be voted in. At the moment, I am on number 0. And there's another place called Beefsteak. I mean, if you're going to call them, are you like the mascot there? They probably have like a big picture of you as they walk in. You know what? I've never been to one of these clubs. I don't really know anything about that world. But I got to say, the idea of gentlemen's clubs, or not gentlemen's clubs, but a men's groups, like exclusively men's groups, I've become much more positive towards it. In terms of what's happened over the last few years, we've seen like women fighting for female-only spaces, and it seems to be there's an acknowledgement now, instead of this whole idea, like up till sort of 5 years ago, that men and women are exactly the same. No, we're different. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, yes, we should have equality and have the same opportunities and whatnot, but I think that there are some spaces where it's nice to just be with men.
Whilst that may well be true, the argument against these kind of clubs is they're not like men's groups for mental health and
these are sort of
group speaking therapy
connections
stuff.
And whatnot.
Exactly. If this is where the networking happens, and if the rule is women can't walk through this door, then the networking happens inside, you've disadvantaged them.
Yes, but then I can't get inside either, so...
Yeah, good point. I must admit, Lewis, you'll maybe the same as me. I saw this and thought gentlemen's clubs were the other kind, and I thought, well, they do let women in. They're the ones doing the dancing.
Well, I've actually been in one of these clubs. I did some filming. Louis Schaefer, my filming career. I did a film.
Stringfellows.
I did a film at the Reform Club on Pall Mall, and it's kind of like being in a museum. It's something, a palazzo.
You were young. You were the young person.
I mean, I don't know. They were just doing a scene there. I didn't see the old people hanging around. But the actual building itself was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in. So this is a shout out to the Reform Club. It's lots of rooms, lots of restaurants. You can read every newspaper.
You think of Blue Water. You don't like newspapers.
Yeah. Have you been? Yeah. What? You just spent the whole show going on and you don't read newspapers. Now you're impressed. Go to a newsagent's.